What's going on, everyone? So it's been a little bit since I did a video. I was enjoying my birthday week. Still kind of my birthday week because my birthday was just yesterday. But I had a little pre-build up to it. Anyways, guys, so the crypto space has been booming right now as far as price goes, guys. NFTs have been rocketing. Things have been completely going off. And as you can see right now, we have Bitcoin at number one, of course, at 49,000. We did cross 50,000, which was really crazy for a brief minute there. And then we have ETH at number two, which is at 3,900, guys. ETH has really been taking off and like really been digging off in Bitcoin lately, guys. So we have Cardano at number three, which is at $2.94, which is actually one of the currencies or cryptos that we have on this account that we're doing this video on today. And then we also have number four, which is Binance coin, which is at $486.22. And then we have Tether at $1. But anyways, guys, let's get on with the video. So here's the account right here, guys. As you can see, we are at $416. We did briefly cross $420, which was our 2x mark, and we hit about 426, 425 for a brief moment. But as you can see, we're on a current pullback right now currently. Last time I did a video on this, which was my second video into this series, we were at $300 on the dot, so that makes us a good $100 and a little bit of change, like $10 above that price right there. But anyways, guys, there is a couple differences. As you can see here, we are missing Link and One because I finally end up making trades. I tried to hold out on making trades with this one, but this was way too hard to give up. So as you can see, we have Band now. Band protocol, we're definitely going to do a little dive into that and go into why exactly I switched over to this. But right now we have Band protocol at 50% of our total holdings right now. And Band is currently at $10.24. And then we have H-Bar still. H-Bar right now is 26% of our total holdings and is currently at 28 cents and has been doing very, very well. And we also have ADA, which is at $2.99, which makes up for 21% of our portfolio, which also is doing well because they have a lot of news coming out with smart contracts and with their network in general, guys, as far as NFTs and stuff goes like that, and with the Alonzo update. But anyways, guys, yeah, I do have this right here, which is the Vitho. I actually had some VeChain in my account and ended up getting this. I guess it's either popped up or this must have came from like one of my referrals or something like that. So we're just going to ignore this down here, but I was actually thinking about getting VeChain, so definitely considering getting that because I want to get the staking and whatnot on this account because I think that will prove very helpful for this growing this account in the near future. But anyways, guys, let's continue on to why exactly we made these changes. Alright, so as you can see here on my Twitter page, I made an update basically saying that I hit the 2x mark, which was the 424 that I was just telling you guys about, and that I made a change and moved over to Band protocol. I think I did I made another tweet or two prior to this around the time that I actually did buy Band. So definitely consider following me on Twitter at Ledger Nano. I'll leave a link in the description below because I can post on there a lot swifter than I can get these videos updated. So you guys can pretty much see how the account's doing in live time just about on Twitter versus on here. But anyways, guys, let's keep going over to here. This is another thing that I want to talk about. I also post things like this. I'm in the stock market and stuff too. But which is a Bitcoin mining stock, guys, this one took off over this past week. And I mentioned this actually down here. I mentioned this back in July when it was around like $1 to $2, guys. So that could have been easy money, definitely there, because I said it was a long hold. It was a long hold because we held from July and then we cashed out, you know what I mean? And we're waiting on the dip, which is currently happening now. But anyways, guys, this is definitely something that you guys should consider doing, is following me, because I like to post a lot of stuff. And if you guys like to post stuff, I'll end up following you and we can just post stuff together. But anyways, guys, as you know, none of this is financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. But let's get on with why exactly I went with Band protocol. So just to clarify exactly what Band protocol is, Band is a secure, scalable, blockchain agnostic, decentralized oracle. So it's an oracle just like Chainlink was. So I switched an oracle for an oracle. So it wasn't too much of a drastic switch. Somewhat, guys, somewhat, but I believe that this will be more in my favor in the long term, and I'll explain why here in a minute. So Band Protocol is basically a cross-chain data oracle platform that aggregates and connects real-world data and APIs to smart contracts. So there's actually two parts to the reasons as why I left link for Band, and we're gonna go over the chart reason last, and then I'm going to touch on this reason first. So basically this reason, Chainlink has been moving quite slow for a while, guys. That's just how Chainlink's always been, and I believe a large part of that is due to the whole thing with Sergey and the Chainlink team with the whole supply and demand issue on Chainlink. So there's so much supply that's being held by the team, and it's just been a slow sell-off, and it's kind of been affecting the price. Because of that, in my personal opinion, I know a lot of people have their own opinions on this, but in my personal opinion, I honestly don't know what to think about the supply and demand aspect of Chainlink and the whole supply with the team having. I mean, I know they're the ones that are putting on all the work and stuff like that, but it's definitely affecting the price of Chainlink, and the whole aspect of this actual account was to progress aggressively, and Chainlink is safe, it's aggressive, but it's passive aggressive, guys. It's going to move up. I believe it's going to hit $100, but it's just going to take some time to hit $100. And it's like, I sat back and I watched Solana take off, and I know Solana's not anywhere near the same as Chainlink because they have different metrics, but just going off of that, it just got me really thinking. I've sat and watched Chainlink for quite some time. I still have some Chainlink on another account, but that's just my personal view on Chainlink. I know other people have different views on it. In my opinion, it's definitely a great long hold, but for this account, I just don't think it's going to prove very, very useful in my opinion, and you're about to see why when I show you guys the chart and I show you guys the gains that I've already made off of Band just from switching over when I did after doing a little bit of chart analysis while I was going through different cryptos that I was watching. So here's a quick little graph right here for you guys. As you can see, we have Polkadot, Ethereum, and Cosmos all moving to the blockchain, which is then going through Band Protocol, which is then brought to the real world information aspect of things. So basically, why blockchains need oracles? Because they do need oracles, guys. Blockchains are a great way to provide immutable storage and deterministic verifiable computations. However, they cannot access trusted real-world information available outside of their own networks, guys. So Band Protocol basically enhances smart contract functionalities by granting access to reliable data without any other central authority or points of failure, guys. So we're going to bring more use cases to blockchains beyond DeFi. So Band Protocol's flexible Oracle design allows developers to use any data, including real world events, sports, weather, random numbers, and more. Developers can create custom-made oracles using WebAssembly to connect smart contracts with traditional web APIs within minutes, guys. So this is very, very fast and gives developers a lot of use cases themselves, and then also helps us out as well, which are the general public. So as you can see, much like the information that Chainlink released about them working with Google for the weather and whatnot, Band Protocol has actually joined, allowed Google to join the cohort of leading companies and projects integrating Band oracles, which are live on Google Cloud. So basically, the integration and use case of Band enables reliable price discovery mechanisms crucial to all capital markets. So they're working with Google Cloud, which means they're working with Google, of course. So this is definitely something that's really, really big and something that you should all definitely watch out for, in my personal opinion, because I feel like if things go well here, things will continue to expand, because when things go well in places, they expand. And that's not all Band has going for them. As you can see here, Cronos integrates Band Protocol to provide reliable external data for the DeFi apps. Crypto.com's Cronos announces a partnership with Band Protocol. Guys, Crypto.com is huge, as we all know. They have a partnership with the UFC, guys. Like, That's insane. So basically, guys, in short here, the partnership with Band Protocol will allow Cronos to provide scalable and customizable decentralized Oracle services, which basically means that they'll be providing reliable external data for the DeFi and apps on Cronos. So basically anything that a user is trying to use on Cronos will be actually being back-ended by Band. And that's not all that the Band team has accomplished. As you can see here, this is an article for the everything that the Band team has accomplished in the past month, which is August. So basically in August, the total number of Oracle requests on the Band chain decentralized Oracle network continues to grow and surpass 9.9 million, which is less than 10,000 away short of 10 million fulfilled data requests in production without any Oracle incidents or failures. Guys, in my opinion, this is very big and impressive, because just sit back and think of how many things in crypto that you have used recently that have had some sort of failure or incident within the past 3 months, guys. I won't wait very long. There's been a lot of them. And that's very, very impressive for this Oracle to be running up 24/7 and to be able to accomplish that without any incidents or failures. So here's also a list of partnerships. I'll just scroll over for you guys to kind of look at. So they've had the Eden Network partnership. They've also had the Phantom partnership update. They've had a Cronos partnership that we just went over. They have the Beta Finance partnership. And they also have the O-Chain partnership. Then there's the closing remarks down here. So there's definitely a lot that this team is going and accomplishing in such a short time. So they're definitely moving with purpose. So here's another thing about Band that sparked my interest, that was posted by Binance just a few days ago on September 1st. As you can see here, Binance adds loanable assets, Band and BAT, which is Brave token, and launches 0.04% interest rate promotion for BUSD. So they're definitely constantly communicating with Binance. Obviously, guys, Binance is obviously in communication with Band in order to do things like this. So there's definitely a lot of communication going on between Band and some top players in the crypto space, because we just talked about Band being in cahoots with Google, Band being in cahoots with Cosmos, Band being in cahoots with Crypto.com, and now Binance, and many more, guys. There's definitely a lot that I haven't touched on that I'm gonna have to do a more in-depth video for Band in general. But anyways, guys, let's continue. As you can see here, Band Protocol actually retweeted this. So this basically just goes over staking and kind of shows you guys how to stake. And this was just posted on September 1st. So if you go on their Twitter and you have questions, or you're just curious on how to stake Band, there's a thread right here that you can read. So you basically just follow this thread and they tell you how exactly you can find a validator and end up staking your Band to get that passive income, guys, which I definitely recommend, and I probably will end up doing this eventually. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and look at some charts. All right, guys, so we are currently on CoinGecko, and we are looking at Band Protocol, which is ranked number 183. As you can see, we're trading currently at a valuation of $10.45, and we're up 5%, almost 6%. Right now we have a market cap of 368 million with a circulating supply, catch this, guys, a circulating supply of 35.1 million with a total supply of 100 million, guys. Like, that's very impressive, guys. Like, that's a very low circulating supply. That's one of the things that really caught my eyes with this one here. But just wait. So we have a 24-hour trading volume of 82.9 million, and then we have the fully diluted valuation at 1 billion. So basically, guys, with this circulating supply here, in my personal opinion, it won't take much to move this one, and I've personally experienced this, as you'll see here in a minute. I'll pull this up here for you guys really quick. As you can see, this is my Binance portfolio, and I started with $239.95 back on July 10th, 2021. And let me make sure that's July. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, I still do that. All right, so July 10th, 2021 at 12:45 p.m. let's see, we'll scroll down here at the bottom. As you can see down here, this is the new buy, which I bought on the 31st, which was only a few days ago, guys. 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 3 days ago. 4 days ago, whatever you want to call it. So we bought Band at $9.17, and that gave us 20.65 Band, and that only costed us a total of $189. And now within only about 3 days, the current price for the same amount of Band is $2.12. It's higher than that now because the price has actually gone up since I did this. Like when I did this, I think it was at like $10 and like 16 cents, something like that. So it's gone to 45 cents, and it's moving at quite a swift rate. So that's definitely something that we are going to be watching here, guys. And I'm actually thinking about accumulating more, but I'm not too sure here. So as you can see here, looking on the chart, after that really sharp drop, we had a decent amount of accumulation, which brought the price up a little bit, and the price was still tanking down. So I'm pretty sure there was a decent amount of selling going on following that. But around this area here, guys, around this area here is where we probably seen the most accumulation. As you can see here at the top of here, we had about 45 million in volume, and then going downwards we had 57 hit on one day, and then continuing down, the volume did drop quite a bit. But I'm pretty sure whoever loaded up on that 57 million volume day had enough Band to sit back and wait, you know what I mean? And they didn't wait very long because it was only like maybe a week or so before Band continued on its rise back up. In my personal opinion, I can definitely see Band passing $20 in the near future. We might actually see Band rivaling Chainlink very soon, in my opinion, guys, because I'm seeing Band progressing just about as fast as Chainlink with better supply and just about the same metrics, guys. So the supply is there, so it's basically like Chainlink but with a very lucrative supply, in my personal opinion. This is the way I'm seeing Band. So we might actually see Band pass Chainlink and pretty much just flip it, guys. In my personal opinion, it's not very far away from Chainlink. Chainlink's currently at, I think, like $30 or $28, something like that. So it's not very far because we're at 10 right now. So 10, 20, and then we're about like $20 away from Chainlink right now. Maybe 18, maybe about 18 to 16 cents. I mean dollars. But anyways, guys, I'm trying to talk fast because my throat is getting dry. I'm not sure if this is still something like remnants from the COVID that I had or whatnot, but like my throat's just been getting dry spells lately, and it's been really hard to talk. So I've been trying to talk fast before my voice starts cracking up. But anyways, let me split this clip really quick and we'll continue. But really quick here, guys, before we switch over to Cardano, I do want to point this out. As you can see on the 7-day low and 7-day high on the charting, we had a 7-day low of $8.70, and then we had a 7-day high of $10.61. That's a very sharp move up for only a week's worth of time. So definitely, guys, if this one starts to pick up in volume and starts to get some really nice attention off of like a nice news release or something like that, or it just sparks the right investor's mind with money and whatnot, and we see a lot of decent money come into this one, I'm definitely expecting to see this one take off. And when this one takes off, you can expect a Solana type run, in my personal opinion. This is not financial advice, but anyways, guys, let's move over to Cardano. So right now we're looking at Cardano. Cardano is ranked number 3 at $2.97, as we said before, and we're not going to touch down too hard on Cardano and HBAR because I've gone over these quite a few times. But as you can see, guys, we've had a sharp rise up with the anticipation of smart contracts. I'm definitely still expecting it to have a really nice rise up, coming closer and closer to the release date. But I'm actually considering lessening my holdings here very soon, around the time of the release date, because there's going to be a lot of people trying to sell the news. And but at the same time, I'm still battling with myself on this one because I don't want to sell it, and then smart contracts are just amazing the second they come out and people see the utility here and why the long wait happened. is pretty much explained in the use case of the smart contracts on Cardano. So I definitely don't want to end up selling too early, thinking I'm selling the news and I'm gonna come back and buy the dip, and then there's no dip, you know what I mean? So that's definitely something to keep in mind here, but this is definitely on its way to $5. Cardano is definitely on the way there, and maybe even $10 in the near future, depending on how much Cardano continues to advance by the end of this year. Next up, we have H-bar, guys, and Hedera has been putting in work. There goes my third. So Hedera is currently ranked 57 and is 28 cents right now. We'll scroll down here, hit the year chart. Let's see. As you can see, guys, Hedera is definitely rebounding, guys. It's finally happening for quite a minute, guys. I'm actually pretty impressed at the year view on Hedera, because as you can see here, it took a dip, but it didn't look as drastic as most other cryptocurrencies looked, guys, in my personal opinion. Because as you can see here, we topped out at like, what were we topped out around 45 cents, and then we, instead of getting let down heavily, we got slowly let down. So it gave people time to either choose to accumulate or jump out. So nobody can, in my personal opinion, nobody can really complain on this one and say that like they got caught with their pants down. Because if you got caught with your pants down on a subtle drop like this, I mean, you seen it was going down, it was continuing to go down, you had so much time to sell out, you know what I mean? And pretty much this one was pretty easy to read in my personal opinion. So on the 21st, just like around the 20th for actually the 20th. All right, so just like the 20th for band protocol, we seen the start of the rise, which was, we were at 16 cents. That was like one of the lowest points, pretty much, because as you can see here, that was the lowest point. People scooped that up, and then after scooping that up, boom, all the volume started coming in. NFT hype, because they did have their NFT exchange news come out and stuff like that. And Hedera is definitely on the way in the right direction. I'm so sorry, guys, I cannot right now. But anyways, guys, Hedera is definitely on the way in the right direction, and in my personal opinion, I can kind of see Hedera coming up to about 50 cents within the next month to 2 months, guys. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call around mid-October to early November that we see Hedera at 50 cents. So you can quote me on that one, guys. So 50 cent Hedera by mid-October to early November. But anyways, guys, let's continue on here. Alrighty, so Minnie came to join us. Say hey, Minnie. My girl's cat, so it's my wife's cat. Anyways, this is my portfolio balance and everything, my sheet that I got started up here, my little ghetto sheet. So as you can see here, we bought Link at 18.57, and that only costed us $93, and then we sold it at $26.59, and we ended up coming out with $40 in gain and got $133.23 out of that, which isn't a bad trade, especially for a small account like this. We have H-bar, which we got in at 17 cents. It's currently at 28, as we discussed, and we are at $114.13 on that one. On ADA, we got an ADA at $1.35, which was $40, and now ADA is at $2.95, which was a very nice jump, and we are currently at $89.24 on that one. And then with one didn't really move the way that I expected it to, but I'm pretty sure it's going to, and I'm gonna probably slap myself for it, but oh well. With one, we are at 8 cents is what we bought in at, which costed us $33.51, and then one moved over to 13 cents by the time we sold it, and we came out with $22.87 in gain on one, which was $56.38. And then with our new purchase on Band, as we spoke about before, we jumped in at $9.17, which was not bad because it was pretty close to the bottom at that time. And then because by the time I ended up running into the chart, that's around where it was at. But anyways, guys, so we had a total of $189.53 spent, and then we ended up with a current total of $212.81, which is probably more right now for a grand total of $416.18, give or take. More than likely give, because I'm pretty sure I shorted myself on this chart right here. But anyways, guys, that's currently where we are for the $240 account on Binance, guys. I am definitely very, very optimistic with this one, and I definitely think we will be breaking 1,000 very, very soon, hopefully within the next month to 2 months. So with that being said, guys, crypto is definitely a great space to be in. Definitely pick your projects very, very wisely and do your due diligence, because in the long run, this is probably like the gold rush of this generation. And I'm pretty sure after like all of this gets figured out and the government finds out ways to regulate it, and then the masses begin to understand crypto, by then all of these gains will subside, and there will be something else that we'll have to find a way to make these kind of gains on and make this generational money. So with that being said, definitely take the time to look into some projects and find things on your own, because things are going to get harder and harder as time continues to move on, guys. But I really don't want to like go on and ramble on, guys, because I don't even know. I've just been in this type of weird mood. I just been like rambling on because like this is just crazy. Like, we live in a crazy time where we can monetize ourselves and make money in so many different ways that our parents didn't have the opportunity to. Like, it's just crazy to think about, guys. Like, my grandparents, they would have never dreamed that they can make money by doing YouTube videos, because there was no YouTube. They couldn't like talk to each other on the phone the way that we do and stuff like that now through like FaceTime and stuff. But anyways, guys, definitely continue to look into crypto and find some new gems. If you guys find any gems, leave them in the comment section below. If you guys got any comments or any questions or any constructive criticism that you want to leave on the channel, leave that in the comment section below as well. I definitely appreciate that. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.